The dog.
About me knocking a day off for very short notice. I'll wait till this coffee comes up to speed.
Okay, dogs.
I'll stick that in and then I'll nip to the... No, maybe I'll wait until he's just about finished to charge, then I'll go
Around
there.
20 minutes.
Charging my phone up then.
I might see if I can. No. Right, hello folks. I've got one person watching. Hello from Bordeaux. We've been driving for about 2 hours. I needed a comfort stop and Monty needed a
Comfort stop.
comfort stop. We stopped about 20 minutes ago to services for Mrs. P. Addis Man UK, hi Addis. Bonjour, the small rouge one. I can't remember that chap's name. I sold him a car years ago. Bonjour, Diane Cox. Hello, John. Hi, Jonathan and Co. Hi, Diane. Nick Cox. Any relation to Diane Cox? Hello, Nick. So we're in Bordeaux. It's gone really, really well. And we're up to the dizzy heights of 11 degrees here. I think it's a bit cooler in the UK at the minute, isn't it? I think we left at the right time. Oh, sorry. I thought Diane Cox and Nick Cox were related, and Diane's come back and said no.
Sorry.
Russell Gilchrist, IJP, can't see any snow there. No, it's
quite nice actually. It's quite bright.
it's snow free, and there's a big round bright thing in the sky. I've had to be wearing my sunglasses this morning. So yeah, everything's going okay. The car's an absolute tip. We've just said that we're going to have a real rearrange when we get to our accommodation tonight.
But considering we've been in the car for nearly 9 days.
No, Saturday, so it's 7 days. 8 days.
Yeah.
We started.
Yeah, 8. That's what, 8 days.
Someone says it's Baltic in the UK. Yeah, so we've just been living in and out of the car. It's not been a rush. We had a lovely time in
La Rochelle.
La Rochelle. Really recommend it.
Beautiful hotel.
Hotel was absolutely cracking. Called
Hotel Mask.
I've got the car park thing here somewhere.
Yeah.
Mask.
Brilliant hotel. Good parking.
Really nice. Free parking. No, parking was €12 a day.
€12 a day, but free charging.
But the charging was free. You'll see in the video that goes live on Tuesday night, the charger, which was a 3-phase fast, so could have given out 22 kilowatts, so my Nero can port 11. So I spent about 15 minutes downloading apps and screens and converting it from French to English, and then trying to set up an account, and basically got a bit frustrated and went up to the reception desk, and a lovely lad there went, no, you don't need the app. So I went down, you just plug in, but it was a funny connector. I had to push the connector a certain way, and then the flap opened and you plugged in. Anyway, got free electric.
But they couldn't have been more helpful,
oh,
could they?
Super helpful.
At the hotel. They even reserved us with our name on the little
yes
the parking electric.
So you'll see on Tuesday night, it was almost like years ago Tesla used to have a little A4 stand with your sheet saying welcome Mrs. Porterfield. And it was a similar thing like that. So they'd reserved the spot, and it had our name on it, which was really nice.
Yeah.
Felt quite like VIP like, didn't we?
And the hotel room, even a lovely dog bed, and 2 dog bowls for the dog.
Yeah,
it's just lovely.
It was really, really nice.
Yeah.
It's the poshest hotel we stayed in, and you'll also see in the video a little bit of quick footage. The breakfast was just something else. They even had oysters,
which we didn't try.
The thought of oysters any time of the day turns my stomach, but you know, after 8 in the morning. But yeah, quite posh.
The little kettle's boiled. I'm just going to put the coffee in the kettle.
Again, it's going to be a bit of this on the old footage, but if you watch the first video, Mrs. P
coffee pod
bought a kettle that plugs into the cigarette lighter, and it's really good.
You put your coffee pod in.
So whilst we're charging, and
Fresh
we've obviously
coffee.
got the car on, which you can do, and we're doing ourselves a coffee. So
It does actually save quite a bit of
money on coffees.
on coffees, and it's nice to sit in the car and have a fresh
Yeah.
coffee.
I'll keep an eye on Monty, give him a bit of a walk as well. So yeah, we should be out of France by, well, another 2 hours, to be honest. We'll be at the Spanish border and we're staying in San Sebastian.
We are.
So we're going to aim for a beach with a car park.
Give the dog a good walk before we
Give
go
the
to
dog
the
a
hotel.
walk. And the hotel has free parking that charges 35 cents.
37 cents kilowatt hour.
There you go. Which is about just a little bit more expensive than Tesla Supercharger, but obviously we can leave it overnight.
It's like an underground secure car
Yeah.
park as well, isn't it?
So we can wake up with a free charge. And how long are we in San Sebastian?
2 nights.
Right. So as you might have seen from our other videos, we're not racing to get down there. Part of the holiday is this trip. And it's not been stressful. I think the longest we've driven with stops is sort of this leg, isn't it? About 4 hours?
4.5 hours, I think, is probably.
Yeah.
Which is probably 5 hours altogether if we stop
Yeah.
for 20 minutes to charge up
Yes.
somewhere.
Which for us, you know, and there's been lots of people commenting like, oh, I could do that in like 14 hours in my diesel and be there. We're not into that. I'm too old to drive that.
In all fairness, we could have gone a lot longer in this car.
Yeah.
We could have really belted. We could be in Spain by now
Yes.
if we'd wanted to be.
Chose not to.
It's not the car that's holding us back. It's just that we wanted to have a couple of nice stops and have a look around at some places on the way down.
And where did we just stop?
La Rochelle.
La Rochelle was beautiful.
That's lovely. La Rochelle's worth a visit.
Really, really nice. The weather was awful. Went to the aquarium yesterday.
Beautiful
that was
aquarium.
unbelievably brilliant. So yeah, it's a leisurely drive, and it's really, really enjoyable, and I'm really enjoying it. And Mrs. P still talking to me, even though I do geek out. We've been talking all things Tesla on the way down.
Yeah.
I've been showing her the finer points of dual motor and rear wheel drive. Now you see the steam coming out the front of that Tesla? Looks like it's on fire. You zoom in. See that smoke coming out the front wheel arch? It's not smoke. It's basically the cooling system cooling down the onboard charger and the batteries. A lot of people get a bit alarmed seeing smoke coming out the front of EVs, but it's not. Someone just said you can see out the back window now. We could before.
That was an overnight bag that was there for 10 minutes
Yes.
before, and you just happened to be filming,
Yes.
and somebody said, "Oh, you can't have that bag on the back window
know.
like that. You'll be in trouble." It was there, ready to be moved.
The thing is with
Honestly.
YouTube, darling, is that you do get picked on for every minute detail, which is great. Leave a comment, helps with the
It was
algorithm.
just so funny that you.
But yeah, I get picked up on everything. And again, plug in a video for Tuesday. I did a bit of video with the, we call it autopilot, but it's not. It's smart cruise control.
I call it autopilot.
You call it autopilot. And I'll get some stick for that as well. But do you know what? Bring it on. I don't mind. Right, any questions? We've got 50 people watching who've got nothing else better to do on a Sunday morning. Let's have a look. Live chat, all messages are visible. Baltic here. How long till you get to your stay?
We're in San Sebastian for 2 nights. We are in Madrid for a night. We are in Cartagena for 2 nights, only because there's lots of old Roman ruins I want to see
Right.
there. Cartagena for 2 nights, and then we're in our apartment in Spain then for the month.
And that's on the
So we've got
8th?
the 10th.
The 10th.
So we've got another 5 nights.
Yeah.
With 3 stops over 5 nights. Yeah.
Cool. Someone has just said, just discovered the joy of remote defrosting this week in my soul. Nice, Diane Cox. Yeah. And preheating this car, even though it wasn't plugged in, it takes next to no range off, but it makes it so much easier to defrost the car. Right, I'm going to drink some coffee. If no one's got any questions, we will sign off. Thanks for watching this. The video arc. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. JP. Hello. Russell Gilchrist. Roman ruins. So JP's going home then.
He always feels at home at the Roman ruins. Yep.
Hi,
Home
Asada
from
here
home.
from the millions. What has? Shedworks. Morning. Tech with Chris. Morning both. Have you used any Tesla chargers yet? Right. Tech with Chris. For all of France, my friend, I've just been using Tesla chargers. So I'm a convert. Yeah, obviously easy to use, which I knew about, and I've used them in the past, but having the Tesla subscription just means it's just ridiculously cheap. Trailing through France, have a great time. How many rapid charges so far? It's in my video, Tuesday night. There you go. Trailing, travel. So it's just so much easier and so much cheaper. But even the rapids here at service stations are a fraction of the cost of rapid charging in the UK. Again, watch the video Tuesday night. I'm going to finish filming today and hopefully get it edited sometime Monday and put it out Tuesday night. But the cost, it's more than half the cost to drive in France. So I did 600 miles to the Channel Tunnel, and then I stopped and did a bit of filming at exactly 1,200 miles on the trip, which is the French 600 miles, and then compared the cost, and it's surprisingly a lot less. Well, not surprisingly, over half the cost. So it wasn't 128, it was a lot less.
And nicer places to stop as well.
Nicer places to stop. The app is so unbelievably easy to use, and yet of course you know there's going to be 16 superchargers here.
Coffee.
You know they're going to work, so there's no umming and ahhing about. Yeah, it's just easy. Right, I'm going to sign off and drink my coffee before it gets too hot for my thighs. Lots of people have asked us, you'll have to let us know where you got your heated cup from.
Amazon. And it's yeah, it's just called an electric, it's called a car kettle off Amazon, and it's a digital thing, and you can set it for all different temperatures, so you can have it boiling for like tea, or you can just have it warming if you want to keep warm soup in it,
yeah,
or something. I have it on 95 just to make the coffee. The only thing I don't like about this particular model, it's got a little spout for pouring with a little thing to stop your coffee bag or tea bag coming out, but when you pour it, it catches on that,
right,
and you can't pour without it. You have to have that lid on, and when it pours great, but then it dribbles into this catch,
right,
and that's the only, I think it's just a design fault, and that's the only fault that I found with it. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's quite quick, isn't it?
It's quick. It's just great for making a hot drink in the car, or for keeping something warm in the car. Yeah.
So we'll see if we can put, I ought to have an affiliate link, because then you earn a little bit from, but anyway.
Just put car kettle into Amazon, 12 volt.
There you go, 12 volt car
Kettle.
kettle into Amazon. I've missed some comments. Where are you both? Russell, we're in
Bordeaux.
Safe onward drive, thank you. I watched Tuesday night, thanks. But you use DAF grid serve in the UK, now using Tesla. Trick comparison. Yeah, I was daft enough to use grid serve, but I was just too lazy to look out for because part of my video was zero planning. That was the idea. But now, because it's costing me so much.
And we did ones like Ionity, didn't we? Yeah. In Penrith, and that was expensive.
I've got a Tesla driver driving right up my bum, probably because he can't reach the back of his charger. Well, he's just going to have to. There's plenty of other chargers. What's he on about? Tesla drivers, eh? 4 of 16 charges available now on the app. Yeah, that's where we are. Happy travels.
He can't reach. He's looking.
Well, there's plenty over there.
Can you not pull forward?
Yeah, you can go over there, look, because there's 2 cars there and there's 4 chargers.
Oh, he's muttering in his
Well,
beard.
there's space at the side. He's got a steering wheel. Good grief.
You could have come forward a
I
bit
can't,
more.
because I can't reach the front.
Oh, right, okay.
Tesla owners, eh?
I think they
Glenn
rule the
Hobbs.
world, they do, honestly.
He's probably going to swear at me in French. You'll have to translate us.
I don't know any French swear words.
Yeah, I bet. Mrs. P does. Let's just see if he goes around the front. You'll see him. I'll tell you what, when I switch the camera, see if he gives me a filthy look. He's in a black Model Y.
Here he comes.
Here he comes, look. I'm going to pretend to drink my coffee.
No, he's not looked at yet.
See, that's a dual motor with a red line underneath. That means it's the performance.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, let's just see. I'm going to zoom in and see if he looks at me. See, I knew there was space over there. What are you stressing about?
There's loads of spaces.
I know.
The spaces at the side as well. You just picked the wrong space.
There we go.
No, he's not mad with you
There
at
he is.
all.
Always giving me a bit of a look.
No, he's all right.
Never trust a man with a bald head and a big beard.
Oh, that's beardist and boldest.
Beardist.
That's a bad thing to say. Not true at all.
Beardist and boldest.
I think men with beards are quite trustworthy.
You don't like me with a
I
beard.
don't like beards at
No.
all, but I always think a man with a beard is a trustworthy man.
Right. S&R cutting forms. Hi, Jonathan. I've Nero 2 version. Can you still use the Tesla as I have the Kia app? Yeah, you still get the Tesla app. You don't need the car app for it. He's still giving me funny looks. I'm walking off now. Oh, that's me, Electric Mike. Sorry, Mike. That auto charging of the Y guy is brilliant. Okay. French naughty word, nerdy.
Oh, that's a bad word.
Is it?
Yeah. S-H-I-T, that
Oh, is it?
was.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't want to say words like that.
I knew you'd know. Right, another. Everyone seems to be driving black Model Ys. He's got a scrape on the back door.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, the
Oh,
way he's
yeah.
driving, I'm not surprised. It's got very busy all of a sudden.
It has, isn't it? Right, I'm off to the loo.
Right, okay. Right. Thanks for tuning into this drivel. We're going before I get beaten up. How's the sun amp going? Sun amp's going great. I'm keeping track of the sun amp on my app. I reduced the charge rate, so basically I'm filling up at about 1.5 kilowatts through the night sheet rate. I've set the heating, the air source heating to come on to keep the house nice and warm-ish because we're away for such a long time, and then filling the sun amps on sheet rate, and then that is then powering all the baseline stuff, so the fridge, freezer, the heated fish tank and other bits and bobs. But yeah, first EV yesterday, Supercharger was the first time. Nice. Winds well and truly set here. You're better off down south. I'm going. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Don't forget, videos out Tuesday night 6 o'clock. You'll find it quite funny because I try and talk French.